assignments, activities, projects, outputs. To put it simply, these are generally called schoolworks. It is proven and obvious that schoolworks causes stress on students, especially in the STEM strand for senior high school, as we experience personally. So it is just fitting that the reasons or factors behind this phenomenon are identified. Today, we are going to introduce to you one of these through our study entitled A Phenomenological Study, Workload Management Mechanisms of STEM Students from Landy National High School. The great minds behind the process of creating this study are Cassandra May D.C. De Luna, Eureka Lay R. Altamarino, Andre John V. Basco, Mark Levy A. Roldan, Eliza Z. De Lejero, Rose Ann R. Paras, and Ivy R. Luna.
The general objective of this study is to determine what are the factors that contribute to the heavy academic obligations of a STEM student from Landy National High School, as well as the effective workload management method employed by them.
Statement of the problem. Main problem. What effective workload management methods were employed by STEM students from Landy National High School? Sub-problem. Number 1. What are the factors that contribute to the heavy academic task of senior high school STEM students? 2. What are the strategies utilized by the STEM students to manage heavy workload? 3. How does workload correlates to the STEM students' academic?
Now we proceed about the potential importance and the impact of the study. The researchers believe that implying efficient workload management mechanisms will benefit STEM students, teachers, parents, and future researchers. For STEM students, this study will help them by providing information on what different techniques to manage their workloads and how they handle this in different situations. For the instructors, since students will contribute to it, identifying the STEM students' strengths and shortcomings in their study habits can help them tailor their instructions to the students' needs. For the parents, the researchers hopes to assist families struggling to maintain successful learning obligations at home by understanding effective workload management practices. Parents can better support their children's learning and development. For future researchers, they can embark on a journey like this, and if we are successful in meeting the conditions of this study, they will undoubtedly utilize it as a guide for conducting their research on this specific topic.
The researcher utilized the qualitative approach in acquiring data for the study. This research study falls under the category of phenomenological, which focuses on how people experience a phenomenon and explores what they actually went through. The researcher gathered data at Landy National High School, Senior High Department, Municipality of Santa Cruz, Province of Marinduque. It was implemented on 5 students from STEM's academic track who all experience of academic workload, selected using purposive sampling based on the following criteria. First is STEM student who are actively engaged in their academic obligations. The second is STEM students who have additionally commitments. The researchers employed the interview as the data gathering tool for the study. The STEM students' questions and personal interview was used, in which the respondent was personally or directly interrogated. During the interview, the participants or respondents, specifically STEM students, were protected by maintaining their anonymity and confidentiality by not disclosing their names and identities during the data collections, analysis, and publication of the study findings. Afterwards, it was collected and immediately subjected to analysis and evaluations. Specifically, those have undergone the process of coding and thematic analysis.
In interpreting and analyzing the information gathered based on the respondent statements, the proponents present this utilizing thematic analysis, a method in qualitative research that is based on initial coding and collating and in patterns and themes. Table 1 shows that the STEM students face several reasons that contributed to their heavy academic tasks. Based on the provided data, it is evident that one of the major causes why most of the STEM students are having a hard time when it comes to finishing their tasks is because of the subject's difficulty under their strand, particularly mathematics and science-related subjects. Another factor is the poor time management. The majority of the respondents stated that they are unable to appropriately manage their time due to their other responsibilities and unexpected tasks. Moreover, it was revealed that extra responsibilities at home and in school also contributed in this situation. Thus, engaging in organizations, other personal matters, and even the responsibilities in their respective houses have an impact on how well they manage their time and complete the remaining tasks.
Likewise, the current study found some of the coping methods that STEM students employed and continuously utilizing to deal with the heavy workloads that they are facing. It features a central topic that is further broken down into four sub-themes: study habits, scheduling, a distraction-free study space, and peer influence. Thus, it shows that STEM students use a variety of organizational and task completion strategies. For instance, the data suggests that students may prioritize their tasks according to their difficulty level, multitask, or conduct advanced research regarding the lessons. This also means that STEM students are creating a schedule that is in line with the work that they must complete, wherein the list of the academic tasks they must complete within a set of period of time. Developing and utilizing effective coping mechanism can be a significant factor in achieving good academic performance. As a result, student individuals have different strategies that may aid that amidst different experiences in having efficient workload management mechanisms.
In addition, the Table 3 shows that dealing with heavy academic obligation have a positive and negative consequences. Most of the STEM students from Landy National High School have the majority of positive attitude toward meeting academic duties, which has allowed them to enhance their skill and knowledge. In conclusion, even though dealing with heavy workload is a bit challenging in the beginning, this still has beneficial implication for getting excellent academic performance.
Based on the findings of this research study, all of the respondents agreed that the reasons why they had to deal with such significant school-related duties were the subject's difficulty, poor time management, and other responsibilities. These circumstances or motivations have a substantial impact on their overall academic accomplishment. Concerning this, influence from peers, achievable time management, distraction-free learning environments, and study habits have all been highlighted as crucial coping mechanisms. These help them in some way to adapt to the challenging academic life in the STEM strand. Meanwhile, this study discovered that managing one's academic responsibilities is essential for academic performance development and not merely a cause of academic pressure. Thus, effective workload management techniques are crucial for students' ability growth and academic achievement.
Students deal with issues like procrastination, a lack of accomplishment, cramming, irritation, and discontent and with their learnings and study habits. Prioritization, which is accomplished by enhancing study habits and hours, management abilities, and method, increases workload management. Based on the view of the data, generated findings, and the conclusion drawn from the analysis and interpretation of data, the following recommendations are offered. First recommendation is student effective time management. There is a need to maintain and balance the time spent by the students in their daily work, as it affects their academic performances, since the study reveals that there is a relationship between time management and academic performance of STEM students. Students should be able to know and find ways how to cope with this kind of situation. Second recommendation, strengthen peer support system. A peer support system might be a particular benefit to students who have experienced a severe workload. It may provide students with the guidance, support, and encouragement they need to achieve academic success, as well as help them less pressurized and more connected with their peers.
Provide simple yet manageable academic tasks. The teacher factor plays an important role in improving the academic performance of the student. Therefore, providing sufficient tasks that are manageable is a great way for teachers to help students understand the expectation for academic work and how to meet them. This helps to build confidence and improve motivation, ultimately leading to greater academic success. Establish effective learning habits. Efficient study habits and workload management are required for students to succeed academically. Students should engage in active learning approaches such as group discussions, problem solving, and self-reflection. This helps them understand the subject better and retain it longer.
Recommendation. Recommendation 5. Inculcate responsive workload management practices. Students must create any plan or strategies that help on efficiently effective workload management. The student should identify the academic goals and prioritize their tasks based on their importance and urgency. In addition, minimizing distractions in studying can help a student. They can do this by avoiding any distraction like gadgets. This can help in managing time more effectively and ensure that they are using time wisely.
Finally, we would like to remind everyone, especially to the STEM students and our fellow researchers. Let us stand united in our commitment to nurturing the potential of STEM students, empowering them to overcome adversity, and unlocking a world of innovation and discovery. Together, let us cultivate an educational landscape where the brilliance of young minds can truly shine. This is where our presentation ends, and we thank you all very much.